Hey guys, so I decided to jump straight into this video today. No fancy intros or anything, but in case you're new here, let me introduce myself. Welcome to my channel, Simply Sharnae, where it's me being me. So I want you to join me on my journey to try new things and explore the things I already love. So today we're making this dopamine menu. I decided to use watercolor paper for mine so I could make like a traditional folded mini style, but of course it's your menu so you can make it however you like. Maybe you want to do it on drawing paper or regular construction paper, or put it in a notebook that you can easily find. But as I'm starting, I decided to make some scoring lines just so I can figure out how I wanted to lay things out. And before I even did this, in my notebook on the side you see, I started with planning the different parts of my menu. So just like when you go to a restaurant, a menu has different items like the appetizers, entrees, sides, desserts, and even specials that may be special to the restaurant or wherever you're at. So just like in a restaurant, each part of the menu has its purpose. In this, it also has its own purpose. So the appetizers are something you can do pretty quickly, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Then there's the entrees, which would probably take 45 minutes or even a couple hours depending on what you have on your list. Then we have the sides, which are things you can do with other things you're already doing. Then lastly, we have my favorite part, which is the dessert section, where it's things that you enjoy doing but would be more of a sweet treat to yourself that you may do a little bit more sparingly. And then I almost forgot the special section, which is something that's probably going to take a little bit more planning, but whenever you do it, you truly enjoy it. So before I start writing in it, I decided to make the backgrounds like a lighter watercolor paper color, or paint it with lighter colors just so it's easier to write on. And making this menu made me think of what are some things that I haven't used recently. So I decided to pull up the crayons, pull up the watercolor, which I haven't even done in a few, maybe a year or maybe a year and a half, something like that. So now I'm gonna get into making the actual menu. So first we have the appetizer section. In this section, I did things like doing workouts or maybe a short stretch routine, to get my body right. But then there's also things like starting your day or ending your day with a skincare routine, or creating a tea or maybe even a smoothie to start your day right before you get into all the things you do. And of course, all these things are pretty quick and maybe possibly things you already doing every day, but having it in this list can help you come up with ideas before the days ahead of you. And then next, let's get into the entree section. So like I said, this is something that's going to take a bit longer. So here is where I focus more so on my hobbies, like sewing, painting, and even if you want to, step in and read a good book to spend some more time on it and things like that. Next, we have the side. So this is something you can do with other tasks. So maybe listening to music while you could do literally anything, or like I said, I like doing creative tasks. So maybe something like crocheting that I could do while watching TV, or stretching while I'm doing something, and um, even listening to things like podcasts and audiobooks, because that's one of the things I want to do more, is like read more books. But then I also had some that, could just create a nice space for you to do as you do things to set sort of an ambiance, like lighting a candle, or maybe you're drinking your favorite drink as you are doing a task maybe that's not so fun, or maybe something you do enjoy because you want to make it more of an experience for yourself. So this one I feel like is a fun section to be just a bit more creative. Next, we're moving to my favorite part of the menu, dessert. So like I said, this is the section that you maybe really enjoy to do, but you want to do just a little bit more sparingly, just so they can have that spark. So in this section, I have things like going on solo dates, whether it's to the movies or going to the restaurant, And then in my entree section, I actually have doing a spa night, but here I have going out to get a manicure or pedicure, or maybe you can even go to a spa day. Um, so yeah, that's like, think of all the things that you truly enjoy doing, maybe that you like to treat yourself to do, whether you had a really stressful week or maybe you want to celebrate yourself. This is a great space to add things like that. So I will say one thing I did enjoy as I made this list is just taking a time to sit back and think of all the things that I enjoy doing, but remembering how long each of these things take. So it makes those items just a bit more tangible to do throughout the week or even planning for them later in the month. So as you create your menu, definitely think of that, how you can fit the things you enjoy into your life. Last but not least, we have the special section. This is something that may just take a little bit more time to plan or just have a higher cost, like whether you're going on a trip, going on a concert, or you just want to have a great shopping spree. So definitely, you know, go all out in this section. Next, I decided to add a little bit more decorations to the inside of the menu with these little dots using the different colors that I already used in my menu. But of course, feel free to do whatever you like. As I said, this is your menu and you want to make it be something fun that you can use or just look back upon when you need that extra energy boost or pick me up. So I also added little descriptions to tell me what each of these sections mean, because I feel like at times maybe you make something and then you forget what it actually means. So this is a great reminder for you or future you. Okay, so next we're gonna decorate the front of the menu because no menu would be complete without the cover. I will say for me, this was the hardest part just because I didn't know what I wanted to add on here. So I just simply said my dopamine menu. So if this is something that you'd be interested in doing, let me know what you put in your categories so we could all have better ideas of the things we can do together or as people to energize our lives or even relieve us from a stressful day or a stressful week. I will say, as I was working on this, I had trouble centering my letters, but that's okay. This is something that I made for me to, give me myself that extra boost of dopamine. So as you're creating your menus, don't be hard on yourself if you don't feel like you're the most creative person. Just let it be something that you can have fun with, that you can use as a tool in the future. So just sit back and watch as I work on decorating this, adding different borders. And you even see like my menu section, I replaced that and repainted just because I didn't like it. Like I said, make this menu your own because it's something that you can use as a tool in the future, or even something to just has as a fun project for you to work on and get back into your creativity. So just sit back as I put together these final touches on my menu, putting those final titles and rewriting my menu section. But I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. As we finish wrapping this up, I just wanted to say thank you for sticking it out with me this far. And maybe you're making this menu with me. So hope you enjoy using it in the future. And as always, I wanted to leave you with a couple words. Don't forget to be the best you because there's only one person like you, and that's you. So simply be genuine. And I hope you enjoy your dopamine menus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.